What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bianconerizone for another daily news video post Champions League win. And we're gonna talk about, is this a new start? As basically Allegri proclaimed it would be, but it should be. We're gonna talk about that. So stay tuned. Before we get into it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel as always, and hit that bell notification, because we will have an After Dark live with Justin and Julian. The prediction show will be back on Saturday. Match preview, match coverage, all those things. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, let's get into it. Is it a new start? I think that's the question I set myself up to talk about today. Because after the result yesterday, there were a lot of people debating this, and should we be happy, should we not be happy, all those things. I will leave that up to every individual to basically make out for themselves. I was happy we won, but I immediately turned the page, and I will look at the performance and what it means and what it will mean going forward for our season. That's what I do. Now, if this, because a lot of people say enjoy, like if you want to enjoy for a couple days, that's up to you. If this was a Champions League semi-final and we want to make the final, I'm going to relax for a few days. But we are chasing the league table. We're chasing in the group stage of the Champions League. You need to look forward. Like, you need to turn the page immediately and basically analyze what happened yesterday. And we won. We needed to win. But that performance was not, I don't want to say that was not, it's 3-1, but I'm going to say it's not convincing, because there are big parts in those games where we struggled. And it's very worrying, because we've seen this so many times over the last year. And the fact that it's still happening now tells you we are nowhere near close to being, not unstoppable, but like solid, very solid. We are hot and cold from game to game. At times, or most of the time in game, we're hot and cold. Like, we can look dangerous, we can look solid, we can look toothless, and we can look shaky and vulnerable in 90 minutes. Like, even in 20 minutes, we can manage to do that. And that's a worrying thing. And that's what I believe we need to look at, because that game yesterday had everything. It had mistakes, it had going forward solid, chance creation. It had conceding goals, it had luck, it had everything. And in my opinion, it shouldn't be like that. Like, it should be more balanced. Yesterday, I never, even at 2-0, I was like, this game is not played. Like, I that's how I feel. I've said it so many times. After the Bologna game, we went 1-0 up. I was like, we're going to win this. The way Bologna were playing, I was like, they're toothless. They're not going to cause us any damage. But Maccabi, even in the first half, they lacked quality, which they had in the second half going forward. But they had some opportunities. It was just for the fact that they were poor up top that we got away with certain things. In the second half, they punished us for it, and we got away with a few things. And that's the reality of the game. And you need to look at that. You need to take it with you, because we play Milan on Saturday. If you play like that, you will lose that game, 100% certain. If you play like that away to Maccabi next Tuesday, you will lose that game, 100% certain. I'm so convinced about that it will happen twice. You will not win that game twice, in my opinion, if you don't improve as a team. And on Saturday, you're gonna miss the main guy who basically won you that game, Di Maria. And Milik is not 100% fit, so you need a solid performance. There's probably not the two informed players, quote unquote, might not be there. One is not there, one is doubtful. So we need a very solid performance, mistake free, which is almost impossible for us at the time. And that's what you need. The positives are the players are smiling again. They won 2 games. They scored 6 goals. Should have been a lot more. Probably should have conceded more. but they start to believe in themselves a little bit more, which is a good thing. But I've always said I'm not going to judge it on 2 games against Bologna and Maccabi at home. I need a streak until the World Cup, and it's a crazy streak I wanted. I want 9 wins out of 12, and I said all wins in Champions League bar the PSG game. But looking at the table, we might even need to win that game. We don't have any more options, and it's almost impossible at the moment to make it out of the group. But I've said 9 wins, and I included an L against PSG, so you can. And I said no more L's beside the PSG, so you can pick up 2 draws. A point away to Milan might sound like, you can look at both ways. It's like, it's not good enough because we need the 3 points. But on the flip side, if you go away with 1 point out of Milan with confidence, playing decently, at this point I will take it, because I think everybody believes Milan is our better side at the moment as a team. They're just much better than us. And I think not a lot of people are confident we were going into the game on Sunday and we will win. We just need to keep that positivity in the team so we can get on some kind of roll that could maybe turn around our season. I still don't believe it. But at this point, Nefa came out saying Allegri's never doubtful, all those things. If it's true, if it's not true, you can discuss that. But I don't want us to lose games and throw the season completely away just for me to be, now Allegri's out. I still want to win games. Like, the club needs to make a decision based on different things, in my opinion. But whatever. So I want to win games. But I don't think these performances, it's a start. It's 100% a start, because before the break, those 3-4 games were horrendous. We were piss poor. Let's be completely honest. We're not amazing now, but it looks better. And yes, it's Bologna and Maccabi. But then again, it was Monza, it was Sampdoria, it was Salernitana, and you know what happened. So I'll take it, but I believe you need to look ahead and not back. Yeah, you can look back at the game and what to improve, but we cannot, in my opinion, I'm not going to do it right away, 3-1 win, and just see what happens on Saturday. Nope, we won. It's done. Saturday, probably the biggest test of the season this far, because the talk is, okay, they're kind of back now. Now it's a big test. Milan away, they're the better side. Yes, they have injuries, but even with the injuries, they're the better side. They can cope with it. Yes, they get blasted by Chelsea. I watched that game. I had it on. Not 100% focused, but they were poor. They didn't play well. They made a lot of mistakes. Struggling going forward. But it's Chelsea away. It's not. I won't say it's a big deal, but I don't think you can say that. You can look at that game and be like, oh, look how poor they are. We have a shot. You always have a shot, but it's Chelsea away. They will be ready for that game against us on Saturday at home. And they will go for it. Why wouldn't they? They're the better side. They play at home. We are still up and down, hot and cold. And it's a must-win game for them as well. Ahead of an important clash in the Champions League against Chelsea. Same for us. So it's going to be a good game. But that performance of yesterday, I don't think is going to be good enough on Saturday. If you play like that on Saturday, missing those chances, conceding quite a lot, you're going to walk away with an L again. That's what I believe. But that's that. I think everybody is accepting that that's how it's going to go, at least until the World Cup. But I'll take it. I'll take the 3 points now. It's been a while. 2 games, winning 2 games in a row. Jesus Christ, feels like forever. It was forever. So you take it, but I don't think you can be 100% satisfied of what you have seen yesterday. It's an improvement, 100% sure. But like I said, after the Sassuolo game, I'm like, oh, that's Di Maria. Yesterday, I look at the game, I'm like, that was Di Maria. He did it all basically. And he should have done. No, he did it. He did a lot. Other players should have done more with what he did, and you win that game easily. Di Maria's not out there on Saturday. he will probably be not out there for a few more games this season. So you need to find some sort of balance, even without him, even with him, to still win games, to still be comfortable over 90 minutes. And yes, you can concede a part of the game to the opposition, but I don't believe like we did, because we look shaky. Like if we concede a goal or like are in a bit of trouble, we look like we are gonna get, scored on 5 times in 5 minutes at times. It's unbelievable. We concede shots, we can't keep the ball for like a few seconds. It's crazy. It's crazy, but you need to find the balance, and that's what I think everybody said after the game. Coach, players, they know it. Let's see what will happen on Saturday. Damn, I keep saying Sunday. On Saturday. But yeah, that's it for this video. Not really gonna talk about Daniele quotes, because there will be an After Dark live with Justin and Julian. They will probably go over it in their way. And then we will be back tomorrow or today, depending on when you're watching, with a preview for the Milan game, post game on Saturday, and we will be back on Sunday with a daily and a possible live. So thanks for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification, and we will see you back in the next one. Ciao.